in garments, and I'm sure they think I'm just talking to the women. But actually, it's the first time ever this spring that body gear was on the runway. So this is actually the same kind of gear that women wear. So I looked at all kinds of pictures of men in the golf shirts with it and without it. And so, you know, I think you need to think about those things. We will see it be more and more and more and more in today's society, because the reality is men care just as much as we do. And I think there is a guy out there that wouldn't care where he goes and his wife drops him and all that kind of stuff. But most men today care, and they should care. Because women, you know, they work, they have their job, they have their houses, they have their cars. You know, they're 35 years old. They've been out working for 10 or 15 years. They really don't need a man. So if you're out looking for a woman, then you want to have the body gear on. You want to look as good as you can. And that is just the reality. The competition is much more difficult now. So you really want to think about that as your men. So manscaping, like landscaping, is very important. So this is Manscaping 101. It's not just about taking Irish Spring and washing every part of your body with it and your hair included. That's over now. There's grooming products for men out there. There's skincare products, and I say to them, hey, if I got to do the time, so do you. It really takes work to keep yourself up. You know, this is maintenance mode we're in now. You know, at 15, 20, that's a little bit different. But now it's all about the maintenance. And all the women are laughing because they know what I'm talking about. So for the men, it's the same thing. It's about grooming yourself. There are male spa days popping up all over the place. And when we look for trends, we look towards London, New York, Montreal, those kinds of places. Those places are opening male for male boutiques and spas specifically. And I think, ladies, that has to do with us. We have raised our standards of what a man needs to look like. So I think men are answering the call there. So that's Manscaping 101. Manscaping 102 is this. Go and look in your closet and really look in your closet. And let's just go forward, and if you have a suit that's 10 years old and 20 years old, ditch it. And if all you wear is doctor pants, let's sort of move out of there. Let's kind of just think about something else for a minute. Because you see men all the time, and the dress code in many organizations is casualized. And now what they're saying is that we don't want people coming to work with cotton pants on every day. Cotton doctor pants. They're not for work. You know, they just don't do it. It doesn't do it for our female staff. If we had a female staff that came to work with cotton doctors on every day, we'd be sending her home. So they have to have equal. The dress code has to apply to both people. And so, therefore, lots of places have started asking their gentlemen to revisit their wardrobe, revisit the closet. The doctors are okay on your time, but they're not okay when you're giving your time and working for somebody else. Now, I'm going to go over here and show you just a simple male outfit. And this color, this is a trend, one of the biggest colors this year. And be a little bit lighter or it would be a little bit darker. And actually a little bit brighter. And I did see somebody come in with one on. But this is a huge trend for this year. So this is another thing. Golf shirts are not dressed up, gentlemen. Wearing a golf shirt isn't dressing up. You need to have a shirt that's buttoned up and down with the collar. That's what dressed up is. So it's really hard for us to shift how we think. Very simple linen shirt. Very, very simple. The pants are not doctored. They're just a cotton pant. They have a pinstripe on them so that you can see that summer is in the air and we don't need to wear the gray and the navies and the browns. It's okay to put the lighter color pants on. And when you're looking for your clothes, gentlemen, what you're looking for, you want to look different than everybody else. So if you come with a linen shirt on, with the pattern across the chest, and pinstripe pants on, you're going to look a little bit like you got it going on. So that's important. I paired it with a couple of different shoes, just so you can see them. These are a male slide, and we have had them for years, women. But this would be a shoe that's okay if you're going out for dinner, you're going there, you're doing whatever. Not okay for work. It's referred to as a sandal. So it's not quite okay for work. In the heat of July and August, it'll pass. But usually what you look for to create the professional look is you're looking for shoes that are enclosed. And some workplaces require enclosed shoes for both male and female. Some places don't. But it's just a very simple kind of shoe. A little bit of modern touch to it. And as my daughter referred to them before we left, she said, "Mom, they look like moccasins." And that was her take on them. So there's a little bit of a vibe to it, these shoes, that they're a little bit more relaxed than the shoes that have the laces in them. So most shoes we're looking for today, these shoes are good with suits. Most of the time we're looking for these kinds of things. So that's a little bit on the manscaping. But what you want to know is that it's important for you to take the time for yourself. And I always tell my husband, well, when I look good, you look good too. It's as simple as that. It's really about the maintenance and giving time to yourself. So for the men, you want to really think about the grooming aspect of it. It's all about, having your eyebrows done, having all those things all cleaned up. Real nice clean cut look is what's really going